Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Quick tidbit before we start. Think about this. People like Gandhi and all the philosophers that have come before. I don't know about Gandhi. Oh, I can't really say like philosopher, but I'm talking about like Confucius and things like that. You know, Aristotle, all those people. They were able to think the way I'm thinking now without any help, which is pretty crazy to think about, because like this is why I say like it's nothing special that I'm able to think this way, or any of us, because we have internet, we have massive amount of resources, we have infinite information from every country. Like, they only had a limited perspective, limited point of view, and they were able to think outside of their limited point of view and able to think grander. And that is incredible to me. That, think about it, like, we're able to see everybody's point of view and sides because we're able to have all this information. Back then, like, your point of view and let's say your city and your country or whatever, that's all you know. And you're projecting what you know on everything. But they were like, no. Get rid of this and let's think bigger. And they already took everybody's point of views. That's pretty incredible. The reason why I say that is because, I don't know, just like you see these narratives being spun like oh, you watched like YouTube videos, or you watched or you read articles on what's the difference? What is the difference? I really don't know. If I, like, for example, like, this is what it makes me mad that people are really not able to think. Okay, there's a reason why I just, in saying this, I'm brainstorming why a person like, is it Aristotle, or which one came before? Plato? No, who's the one? You guys are going to kill me. I think I literally like, but think about it. He didn't write anything down, right? He didn't teach anybody, right? They followed him. And there's a reason why, because he's thinking, if you learn and you take everything word for word what I'm saying, I'm indoctrinating you to my viewpoint. I don't want you to indoctrinate to my viewpoint, because I want you to have your own viewpoint, and I want you to keep growing. Now, let's say hypothetically he said, no, I want everybody to think the same way I do, and anything you say is heresy. Are you really learning? Is that concrete? Is that true, what you're learning? And I'm saying that in the grand scheme of, like, they'll say like, oh, this person has a doctorate in this, and you just watched or read articles and read books. Well, it's like, if that's it, I say it all the time in my videos. It's not conspiracy or anything. It's just facts. If scientists 100 years ago, or whatever, 300 years ago, were saying it's in our black people's DNA that to be slaves, bro, not much has changed. Okay? I'm sorry. It may look different. Everything may look different. But that science is still being taught today. In eugenics. They think that the way your behavior now is affecting your generations. They're trying to say that, basically they're opening doors that say if your whole family were pedophiles, you're going to be a pedophile because it's in your DNA. Come on, man. That's opening doors. That's science. And then I'm not allowed to argue that because I don't know anything. I don't have a science degree. So if he tells me that everybody in my family is a pedophile, so I'm going to be a pedophile, sure. That's just what it is, because that's what the science has said. And get this, I read an article and I read a book, and it's not enough. It's not enough to go against the studies and the indoctrination that they've studied for hundreds of years, that you can't change the status quo. It's like, we know history. We know the history of how things work. Dude said it was flat or what did they say? Yeah, they said it was flat for 100,000 years. You'd get killed if you said it wasn't flat. Then they go, oh wait, it is round. So do you see what I'm saying? we have to be open to being wrong. We have to be. Why are we so archaic in our thinking? And honestly, it's a lot of the people who are, I just hate to, like, honestly, this is going to sound arrogant. I don't think anybody is really, that's why I don't even like my messages being, don't take me word for word, but like, I don't trust any person with a platform anymore. I don't think anybody with a platform is legitimate, spiritual or conspiracy or just sensical wise. I don't think any of them are legit anymore. They have a Patreon. Once you see the Patreon go up, that's when you know. That's when they know they have a following, enough of a following to preach fear. Hey, you need my message now. Excuse me. You need my message. You just can't trust these people, man. I honestly, I see it more and more prevalent each day. Like, these people are just very suspect, man. You got to really pay attention to who you're getting your information from. And I don't know. I'm in school right now. I'm getting my bachelor's, and I feel that the more you go to school, the more indoctrinated you become. The more closed-minded you become. You don't become open-minded in school. You become closed-minded. But luckily, I was older when I went back to school, so I'm still in school, and my mind was open, and then I'm in this environment, and I'm seeing how closed-minded everyone is, and I'm just like, oh, this is gross. This is what college is doing to people. It's setting you up to be right on a pedestal of your opinion. But anyway, I have a long rant. This video wasn't even supposed to be about that, but the video was supposed to be about, I've been talking about how, is the collective consciousness programming us, or are we programming the collective consciousness? And honestly, I don't know. It's like almost like did the chicken become before the egg? And we know the chicken came before the egg, but in this case, I don't know. Did the collective consciousness come before humans, or did humans and then the consciousness came? So then, if the human came before the consciousness, which is what I'm hoping, we're able to program the collective consciousness, because we need to flip the script, because I think right now everybody's based their thoughts off of fear. I've said this before, and I don't think people are understanding what I'm saying. Like, they continue to talk off of what I'm saying. I wish I had a bigger following, because like, I just feel like I'm shadow banned in life. I feel like I would be talking to lots of people and spreading a very good message if people would listen to me, but like, what? Such is life. Like, what I'm saying is, if every action and every thought is based off of fear, there is no future where you can see a positive outlook. And that's what everyone's preaching. The news, conspiracy theorists, spiritual people, they're saying, hey, you got to get right with God. You're going to die. Da-da-da-da-da. Everybody, every avenue of where you go down is preaching fear right now. Everywhere. So I'm here to say a positive message starting tomorrow. Saturday. Let's give us a little break. Let's wallow 2 more days. Starting Saturday the 9th. No more. Positive thoughts only. Even if it's fake. Positive thoughts only. We're fucking reprogramming this collective consciousness. Even if it's only 10, let's say 20 people. 30 people watch this video. All 30 of us, positive only. Anything in the day. It doesn't matter what happens to you. Flip it positively. Okay, we're gonna beat this ourselves. The system that we're living in is getting so rampant that it's trying to affect. This is what I think is happening. I don't think it's really real in a sense, but I think what's happening is it's trying to get the real spiritual people, the real ones like me, to get unavoided. Like, there's no way to avoid what's happening in the world. You can't just live your life anymore. That's not a thing. Honestly, we're past the state of you living your life and just, going on about your business. No. Because no matter where you go, you're going to hear about it. Somebody's going to tell you. That's how they got everybody involved. That's how the system worked. They needed everyone involved so that people like me and you can't get away from it. So then you feel like, I have to be involved. But that's the trap. You're not supposed to be involved in this mess. You have to worry about yourself, Get right with yourself. I'm not saying get right with God, because that will come. Get right with yourself. Get right with your inner self. Get to know yourself. Just I'm just trying to spread a positive message, because there's not enough positivity out here, and I really think there's a reason for that. I really do. I think everybody's profiting off of this fear. I'm telling you, I don't trust none of these people. Even me, even my older videos might have been a little fear, but I always kind of kept it positive. I'm just being real with myself, real with other people, and I think being real with myself and to you guys, it allows people to come to me and realize, okay, it's never going to come from a bad place. It's never coming from fear. I wanted people to know, hey, all my messages, everything I'm saying, it's coming from love. I'm asking genuine and sincere questions so we can figure it out and keep it pushing. So, hey, listen, like I said, starting Saturday, not today, a little bit, chill, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to combat this thing. Like I said, man, it's a shame. I wish I could call these people out, but who am I? Who are these people? Everybody's on a different path, and like I said, like, what's the point of ending on the note? What is the point of noticing evil every day? What is the point of it? That's what I keep trying to say. Like, in my last video, the one I just did, the other day, the 4 a.m. one, like, what's the point of noticing all this evil all the time? And then it just makes your worldview based upon evil. How about we just ignore it? We see it's evil. We see it. We're just like, hey, man, listen, I'm going to do me. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to love my life. I'm going to love everybody around me who supports me. And I'm going to keep it positive. And I'm going to keep it pushing. Positive, pushing, and let's try to think of a third P. Positive, pushing, and progressive, something like that. 3 Ps, But I appreciate you guys. I know it's a little bit of a rant, but honestly, I needed to get this out. All right, brothers. I appreciate you guys.